You know, the pandemic has changed a lot of things. The Tampa Bay real estate market is one of them. Early on, nobody knew where this thing was going to go. Now, at least for now, the market is red hot, and nobody knows that better than Stephen Gay. He has the Stephen Gay Group at Smith & Associates. Stephen, good morning. Good to see you, man. I reached out to you because of this Wall Street Journal piece that I saw. It says what you need to know about buying a home in 2021. You wrote back and said, yes, it's a war out there. What do you mean by that?
Well, Russell, it is. Almost every house is a battle with increased demand from people locally as well as people from out of town moving to the Tampa Bay area. Almost every house has a bidding war. So it truly is a battle to get the house if you're looking for one.
Well, you've got some advice if you're willing to fight the war, and you sent a few of them to me, and I'm going to tick them off and let you explain. This is Stephen Gay's best advice for landing the perfect house. Well, almost perfect. Here we go. Off-market listings. What is that?
If you can find a house that's off-market before it's listed, it's like finding the golden egg. It's really, it gives you a leg up with the competition, and maybe you can get an offer and get the seller to accept it before it hits the market. Some sellers really don't want to put their house on the market because they don't want people traipsing through the house, especially with a pandemic. So if you can get one off-market, it's really like the golden egg. You
got to have a realtor to pull that off, though, right? You got to have somebody on your team. All right. No contingency offers.
Yeah, so a lot of times right now, buyers are accepting all the risk. They are saying, I don't want financing contingency, I don't want inspection contingency, and just they're taking the risk so the sellers don't have to, so they can be competitive against other offers.
I'm going to ask you about something relating to that. So when so are inspections not necessarily required in some of these situations?
No, inspections really at the discretion of the buyer. So a buyer can say, hey, look, I don't care what the condition of the house is. I'll accept it as is. We've never really had a market like that before, so this is something new that people are trying to do to make their offer competitive against other people, saying, hey, I'll buy it regardless, and here's my big escrow deposit, and if I don't move forward, you get my escrow deposit.
That's a leap of faith, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. All right. Third, a reputable lender that can get it done quickly.
Right. So if you aren't lucky enough to pay cash for a house, which most of us aren't, and you are removing your financing contingency, you better have a really good lender that can get the job done. Someone that's dependable, has a past history of getting things done. And so, you know, the great person to ask for who's a good mortgage lender is your realtor, because they've worked with lots and lots of them over the years, and they know who's good and they know who's bad.
All right. And then here, these last two, kind of deep thoughts here. Don't give up hope.
Yeah, don't give up hope. You know, the right house will come along. It might take a little bit longer than you expect. You may have to rent something until you find it, but it will come along. So definitely don't give up hope. And
be willing to compromise.
Yeah, you have to be willing to compromise. Some people come and they want, you know, a house with a 3-car garage on a huge lot with a pool and a this and a that. You know, you might have to compromise on some of those must-haves so that you can get a house and get in it. And then after you close, make it your own. Add some of those must-haves that you thought you had to have in the beginning. All
right. Now, here's the question. Do you see this slowing down at all?
Not at all. No time soon. Yeah, people are still moving here all the time. Inventory levels are low because people are scared to move. They don't know where they're going to go. So I don't really see this changing anytime in the near future.
We got to go, but I mean, in my case, I couldn't afford my house. If I tried to sell my house, I couldn't afford to buy it now. You know, that's the situation a lot of people are in, right?
It definitely is. It definitely is. Prices have gone up about 17% in the last year.
Wow. Wow. Hey, Stephen, thanks. You know, I love you.
Thanks, Russell.
And appreciate your help. And we'll talk again soon, okay?